Welcome to the July 1st, 2026 Annual Organizational Meeting of the Monroe-Woodbury Central School District. Please rise for the pledge to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, at this time, I ask that Brian Bellino, Keisha Tillman, and Bernie Vega rise and take their oath of office. Please raise your right hand, and you can say it all together.
I do
solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the Office of Board of Trustee of the Monroe-Woodbury Central School District according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. Okay, the floor is now open for nominations for the office of President of the Board of Education. Are there any nominations?
I nominate Caitlin Simmons.
I nominate Caitlin Simmons as well.
Second.
Third.
Okay. Are there any other nominations?
None for president.
Okay. May I please have a motion to nominate Caitlin Simmons for the President of Board of Education?
Motion.
Second.
Okay. Yep, it has been moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Caitlin Simmons has been nominated as the President of the Monroe-Woodbury Central School District for the 2026-2027 school year. May I please have a motion to elect Caitlin Simmons as President of the Monroe-Woodbury Central School District Board of Education for the 2026-2027 school year?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion so carries. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of President of the Board of Education.
Congratulations. Now we switch.
Good evening. The floor is now open for nominations for the office of Vice President of the Board of Education. Are there any nominations?
I'd like to nominate Suzanne Donahue.
Second.
Any other nominations? May I please have a motion to close the nominations and elect Susan Donahue as Vice President of the Board of Education? I'm sorry.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, motion so carries. Oh, I'm sorry. May I have a second to the motion?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion so carries. Motion carries, and Suzanne Donahue has been elected Vice President of the Monroe-Woodbury Central School District for the 2026-27 school year. Congratulations, Ms. Donahue. I will now administer the oath of office to Ms. Donahue. Please stand and raise your right hand and read your oath.
I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of New York, that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Vice President of the Board of Education of the Monroe-Woodbury Central School District according to the best of my ability.
Now we will commence the oath of office for Superintendent of Schools. Dr. Norman, may you please stand and raise your right hand and read your oath.
I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America, the Constitution of the State of New York. I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Superintendent of Schools in the Monroe-Woodbury Central School District according to the best of my ability.
Thank you. May I please have a motion to approve the listing of school officials?
Motion?
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
It has been so moved. Motion carries. Congratulations. Now we will administer the oath of office for the district clerk. Ms. Diane Gentili, please stand and raise your right hand and read your oath.
I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of District Clerk of the Monroe-Woodbury Central School District according to the best of my ability.
Thank you. And last but certainly not least, the oath for our student representative. Valerie Canellis-Maderno, please stand, raise your right hand, and read your oath.
I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Student Board Representative of the Monroe-Woodbury Central School District according to the best of my ability.
Thank you. All right. I had fun being Diane for a little while. So motion to approve the following appointments as presented.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion so carries. Motion to approve the resolution of authorization to appoint special education and partial hearing officers for the 2026 school year. Do I have a motion?
Motion?
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion so carries. Motion to designate the following official depositories of funds. Is there a motion? Would you like me to read that? Chase Bank, New York Cooperative Liquid Assets, TD Bank, NY Mini Trust, Webster Bank, and M&T Bank.
Motion?
Is there a second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion so carries. Motion to approve the following authorizations. Payroll certification, petty cash for the Transportation Department and the School Lunch Fund. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion so carries. Approval of the resolution. All policies of the Board of Education previously approved and in effect shall remain in effect until amended as prescribed in Policy 2410, the policy development, adoption, implementation, and review. Provided further that all 25-26 policy revisions to the existing policies from the New York State Board of Associations as listed on the schedule on file with the district clerk are hereby approved, unless pulled separately for discussion by the board. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion so carries. Motion to adjourn the annual organization meeting to convene into regular session.
Motion?
Is there a second?
Second.
Any opposed? Motion so carries. And we are adjourned for that portion of the meeting. I will commence with reading the mission statement. We are committed to academic achievement and success for all students in a safe environment. In partnership with families in our community, our mission is to promote confidence, inspire a passion for learning, and prepare our students to become responsible global citizens. Is there a motion to approve the revised agenda?
Motion.
Is there a
Second.
second? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion so carried. Questions and concerns from interested citizens. The Board of Education encourages district residents to publicly participate at its meetings and recognizes its responsibility to hear public comments by district residents. No speaker will be permitted to speak longer than 4 minutes, and comments should relate to school-related matters. I will welcome Noah Sussman.
Is this okay?
You can raise the microphone.
Okay, thank you. All right. I'm Noah. I moved here roughly a year ago and spent my junior year at the Monroe-Woodbury High School. Coming from a small school and small town with hardly any people, this of course was a major adjustment. Given that I only have a few minutes, I would like to briefly cover my experience with the district as of now. Here, I've had both good and bad experiences. The first thing I would like to note is the yonder pouch regulation in this school. So I don't get immediately discouraged, I will acknowledge that this is indeed a chancellor's policy, but the schools under this policy do have a say in how it's executed. For example, my friends from my old school share with me that their rule is simply to have their phones out of sight as opposed to pouches. In addition, the intimidating TSA or custom-style checkpoint in the morning where all students are required to have security ensure that they have visibly placed their phone in their pouches. I find this intimidating to a degree, as I'm simply not used to being stopped by security guards like that, especially in such large numbers. The second thing I would like to mention is the security presence itself in the school. There's plenty of security throughout the school. I'm very well aware of school safety being a top priority in this district, and I understand that. But I find that the security's job truly is to defend the school from and protect students from external and internal threats. I find that the security, to a degree, police students heavily inside the school. When simply walking down the hall, I and my peers are stopped and questioned about if our passes, like if our hall passes are legitimate, or if I'm, say, a bathroom is crowded on a certain floor and I walk down a floor, I'm stopped and told to go back up to that floor, as I shouldn't be changing floors to use different bathrooms. Things just as small as this, I find them, frustrating and even intimidating at times, because when I'm surrounded by, a few security guards and asked where I'm going, where I'm supposed to be, it's a bit, scary even, I would say. I believe like this sort of thing, it's come later in the year. I'm not sure why that is. But I find it just a violation of privacy, even just like me being asked to take my pass out and show it to them, make sure that times are correct and whatnot, make sure I'm not deceiving them. And also I feel is constantly being asked about these things, and being restricted so much, I just find it unnecessary, really. Those are the two main things I wanted to mention. Another thing about the security themselves, I had an incident a while ago where I was yelled at by a security guard for being in a bathroom that I didn't realize was closed, as the door was slightly open. I went in and was even cursed out by the security guard. I wrote a report. The security guard said that, basically denied the entire thing and said that it was a peaceful interaction, though it was not. Unfortunately, we couldn't find any witnesses to back anyone's side, so the entire thing was sort of just let go from my point of view. I wasn't sure what was going on the interior, but to me it just seemed like my point was being entirely dismissed, as I was, harassed by a security guard and nothing really happened about it from my perspective and my point of view. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you for your public comments, Mr. Sussman. Next up to the podium is Khadija K. Sussman.
Good evening, board members and Superintendent Norman. My name is Kay Sussman. I am a mother of Noah and Gabriel Sussman. I am both a school counselor and a therapist with 20 years of experience working with middle school and post-secondary students. I am aware of the New York State bell-to-bell cell phone ban. I support the goal of reducing classroom distractions. The cell phone ban, I think, cell phones in general interfere with learning, and I understand why school teachers are looking into finding solutions. However, I have concerns about the daily cell phone checkpoints students are required to go through each morning at the high school level. Every day, our high school students stand in lines with their yonder pouches inspected before they can enter into the classroom. As someone who works with children's mental health every day, I believe this creates the wrong tone for the start of a school day. The atmosphere feels less like entering a place of learning and more like passing through an airport security. I don't know about you guys, but every time I go through security at the airport, I get a little nervous about that whole situation. Research consistently shows that a student's emotional state at the beginning of the school day affects their emotional regulation, behavior, attention, and academic performance. The first interaction students have with their school should communicate that they are welcomed, respected, and valued, not that they are viewed as suspicion before they even enter the classroom. As both the school counselor and therapist, I spend my days helping children develop trust, helping them regulate their emotions, and build a sense of belonging. We know what a positive school environment strongly, predicts a student's success. Our morning routine should reinforce those goals that undermine them. Many schools successfully enforce cell phone policies without daily check inspections. Students are expected to keep their phones in their backpacks or lockers, and staff address violations as they occur. These schools maintain high expectations while treating students with dignity, trust, and respect, rather than assuming every student needs to be policed before entering their classrooms. This issue is also personal to me. My family chose to move from Dobbs Ferry to Monroe because we wanted our children to attend a more diverse school district where they can see themselves reflected in the classrooms with their classmates. Dobbs Ferry High Schools, where our family comes from, the student population is about 61% white, while Monroe School District the high school is 45% Hispanic, 34% white, and 11% Black students. We chose this community because we value diversity, inclusion, representation, and academic rigor. We did not expect our son's school day to begin with an environment where it feels restricted rather than welcoming. I also asked the school board to consider whether our security and enforcement practices are being applied in ways that promote equity and belonging for all students. Regardless of race, ethnicity, zip code, every child deserves to begin the school day in an environment that fosters trust, dignity, readiness to learn. I respectfully ask the board to evaluate whether these daily checkpoints are more effective ways to enforce our cell phone policy or whether they are less intrusive approaches to accomplish the same goal while persevering a positive school environment. As a school counselor, therapist, and a parent in this district, I know that the first interaction a child has each morning matters. The first lesson of our students should receive should not be compliance. It should be that they are welcome, trusted, and valued. If we want our students to thrive, the way we greet them each morning should reflect the very value we hope to teach them. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your public comment, Ms. Sussman. Next, we welcome Greg Sussman.
Thank you for giving us this opportunity to address the board, and congratulations to those newly appointed. I'm sure it's going to be a banner year. Overall, we've had a very positive experience. I'm not going to harp on the same things that, or in the same way. I'm a 25-year teacher from Yonkers Public Schools. And I teach both U.S. history, AP US, psychology, AP psychology. So I'm very familiar, and I am the school's union representative. So I just wanted to give it a different vantage point, a different viewpoint, that we've checked all the boxes. And this facet here, from my viewpoint, I'm not going to get into the particulars of how you enforce your New York State rule as far as the cell phones go. That's a school decision. That's all yours. But the one thing I wanted to mention is that as adults, as parents, as educators, it's, I think, our job to provide a model, to model for our students appropriate behavior, but as well as staff. And just to circle back to the incident that Noah had with that safety officer in the bathroom, it was just the two of them in there. Noah was facing away from the officer when he came in, and the first thing out of his mouth was a tirade of expletive-laced speech. And again, it's he said, she said, there's no way to verify it. Principal McElroy, who's here today, did thorough investigation, but he can only go with what he knows as a fact. And I understand that, again, as a teacher and as a union representative, that we have to go with the facts. And it's not even about being punitive. I'm just hoping that if one thing is going to get through, as far as I'm concerned, is that we all are well served by professional development, whether we're teachers, we're administrators, if you're a physician, if you're an attorney, that professional development is really the way to go. And it's my hope that everyone's included, all staff, including safety officers, undergo a rigorous course of professional development on how to de-escalate when they're with students, because de-escalation is the key. We don't want to give that negative energy back. I've been spoken to by students in Yonkers public schools in ways I would never repeat here in an open public forum. But if you give that energy back, it only gets worse. So again, if we can just provide a platform for those safety officers going forward, I'm sure that 99% of them are there working as hard as they can. And the other 1%, not that they're not working hard, maybe they just need a little guidance. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your public comment, Mr. Sussman. Is there a motion to approve the 2026-2027 Code of Conduct?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion so carried. Is there a motion to approve the guidance plan for the 2026-2027 school year?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion so carries. Motion to approve the 2026 to 2028 special education plan.
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion so carries. Motion to approve the board resolution for the 2026-2027 succession plan.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion so carries. Motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of the Board of Education on 6/17/2026. Is there a
Motion.
Motion.
Is there a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion so carried. Motion to approve the minutes of the June 23rd meeting of the Board of Education. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion, any opposed? Motion so carries. Motion to approve the minutes for the June 25th, 2026 meeting. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion so carries. Motion to approve personnel items 14.1 through 14.22. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion so carries. Is there a motion to approve business and financial items 15.1 through 15.6?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion so carries. Motion to approve committees on special education and preschool education, items 16.1 through 16.5. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion so carries. Reports by board and central office. Mr. Berger.
Good evening, everyone. It's great to be back here at the Education Center. The building looks absolutely beautiful. It's been a very welcoming feel coming back here. So big shout out to Buildings and Grounds and all those who worked behind the scenes to get the building ready. I know it took a long time to get here, but it was now, once we're here, it was certainly worth the wait. It looks great. So it's great to be back here. I do want to congratulate, as I'm sure everybody will, first congratulations to President Simmons and Vice President Donahue, and also a special congratulations to all of our new Board of Ed trustees. Look forward to working with you over the course of the year. And we are still busy in the HR office with hiring. Every single day we have people coming in for appointments. So I would like to congratulate those new hires and appointees who were approved tonight. We do have a couple of people that are joining us tonight that I do want to recognize. First, Zach Neenan is here with us. He is being promoted as a computer network specialist. We also have Adeli Tomasi, who is now our new library clerk at Smith Clove. So welcome. And lastly, we did have one retirement that was approved tonight at the end of the summer. I do want to congratulate John Sessa, who is a custodian with the district. Just want to thank you for your service and dedication that you have provided over the years. And with that, I wish everybody a happy summer and good night.
Thank you, Mr. Berger. Dr. Hassler.
I agree. Welcome and congratulations to our new Board of Education members. Congratulations to Ms. Simmons and Ms. Donahue on their appointments. Thank you to the Guidance Advisory Council and the District-wide Special Education Committee for their work in assembling the 26-27 Special Education Plan and Guidance Plan. And thank you to the Board of Education for approving those, as well as thank you to the administrators for their work in updating the Code of Conduct. And thank you to the board for approving that. I agree with Mr. Berger. Congratulations to all the new staff. I know we try to not be redundant, but I do have to say that on a very personal note, we said last year that graduation was going to be very difficult to replicate in the weather and just how well it went. But I think that this year's graduation went amazingly well. The weather was spectacular. It was an amazing event. From the Hassler family to the high school, we very, very much appreciate all of the work and the amount of praise that I heard from families in the work that was done. It was a great event. So thank you very much, and I wish everybody a wonderful summer. Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Hassler. Dr. Vyas.
Congratulations, Presidents, Vice President, newly elected board members, and Valerie. I'm looking forward to work with you. Technology is busy. Summer is a busy time in technology. We are off to a very good start on some of the IT projects and looking forward to complete on or before time. Good night.
Thank you, Dr. Vyas. Dr. Morales.
Good evening. Welcome to our new Board of Education trustees, and congratulations to our president and vice president. I would just like to thank our administrators and teachers. Buildings have kids back in them again, so it was just a short break, and it's great to see kids walking through our building. Our summer enrichment, our Summer Crusaders, and our spell program are off to a great start. So thank you to everyone who has a vital role in that, and have a good night.
Thank you. Mr. Cahill.
Thank you. I'd like to echo the sentiments shared this evening and extend my congratulations to our new board members. I look forward to working with you folks. Additionally, I would like to formally acknowledge and thank Peggy Porter for her generous donation to the Alumni Inspire Success Scholarship. That was part of the business and financial section of the agenda. So thank you for that. And with that, I hope everyone has a nice evening.
Thank you very much. Mr. Bellino.
Congratulations, President, Vice President. Looking forward to working with everybody and for the next couple of years. Great to have been working with you already. Congratulations to promotions and new hires. It's fantastic to have you here, and have a good night.
Thank you. Our newly elected student board representative, Ms. Valerie.
First of all, good evening, everyone. I'm really grateful to be in this position. I hope y'all are having a good time. I want to start by expressing how grateful, honored, and excited I am to step into this role as your new student board representative. I will admit that I'm a little bit nervous, but more than anything, I cannot wait to start working with all of you and also learn throughout this entire process. I want to explicitly thank the Board of Education for giving me this incredible opportunity. It is a true honor, and I promise to work tirelessly to serve our student body and collectively work with everyone here. And I just want to say that everyone enjoy their summer, and I know it's raining a lot, but I look forward for a highly productive school year ahead. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ms. Novak.
Just want to echo the sentiment. I'm so excited to be in this back in the education center, and it's really lovely. And I know work went into that. Graduation was fantastic. I so much that I just want to shout out. I'm not sure all the public knows all the moving parts of that. It was truly incredible once again, and wishing everybody.
Thank you. New trustee, Ms. Vega.
Thank you. All right, thank you for the warm welcome. Congratulations. Oh,
You can flex it.
I can? Okay. Thank you for the warm welcome. I just look forward to working with everybody. Congratulations, President Simmons and Vice President Donahue. And that's pretty much it. Have a great summer.
Thank you very much. Mr. Reynolds.
I echo all of my teammates' sentiments, especially to our new teammates joining us. Look forward to having you, Madam President, Madam Vice President. Great to have you reserve in those roles. Graduation was an amazing experience for two graduates. Myself personally, the Reynolds family had a wonderful experience, and as a board member, all of the behind-the-scenes work that really goes from the entire enterprise. So well done by everyone, including our local police departments and all of those who are assisting the district in executing a safe and wonderful event. With that, have a great evening.
Reynolds. Our also new trustee, Ms. Tillman.
Good evening, all. First, I want to thank the Board of Education trustees currently for such a warm welcome, and also for the Monroe-Woodbury community. I want to definitely thank the high school administration team for their great orchestration of graduation. The Tillman family, my daughter Keziah, benefited from that as well. So again, I thank you, and we definitely had a great time. I look forward to getting to know each and every one of you and working with you. Have a good evening.
Thank you very much. Dr. Santico.
Oh, good evening. Congratulations, Madam VP, Madam President. Congratulations to all the appointees. And welcome, Valerie. I'm very excited for you. It's going to be a wonderful year. I was with 22 high school kids today, teaching them different things, and I'm just always in awe of how much you put in and how much I want. Welcome, and have a good summer. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Vice President Donahue.
Thank you. First, I'd like to start by saying I'm in awe of this new education center. I know how much work went into it. I know the planning that went into it, and it paid off. It's beautiful. Great job. I'd like to congratulate the new hirees, the promotions, and the retirees. Welcome to our new board members, and welcome, Valerie. Pleasure to have you. Congratulations to President Simmons, and thank you for electing me to be your vice president. I'd like to wish everyone an amazing, successful summer. Good night.
Thank you. Dr. Norman.
Good evening, everyone. I look forward to working with all of our newly appointees and continuing relationships with all of our returning personnel. I want to just highlight our summer graduation will be August 20th. And I want to encourage the public to really support our amazing students. It takes a lot of courage to pursue your diploma in the summer. I think that we would do well to place emphasis on that and really rally around those students who I had the opportunity to see today. I was very proud of those youngsters for showing up, pursuing their education. I would ask that we all really rally around them and support them and try and come out on August 20th if you're available. We had an amazing administrative retreat. And I want to thank the consultants who joined us. It's just amazing professional development. Dr. Joe Durney, Yolanda and Laura from Generation Ready. We talked about a lot of topics. We covered leadership, and we certainly dug into our strategic planning, where we were focusing on our goals and all the great work that goes behind it. Yes, this is a beautiful building, and we have certainly acknowledged that. But I want to just place a little bit of emphasis on a year ago from here. It took a lot for our buildings and grounds, communication people, the same people that we're talking about, to actually move this building, to the Harriman Center. And that was only phase one. To sustain your building that hasn't been occupied in years, with such a harsh winter that we endured, I think that needs to be acknowledged. And we weren't able, we didn't experience any disruptions in our operations, and that's huge, that's significant. And then to bring the central office back to this building, the move itself is tremendous. And we have amazing people, and I would just be remiss if I didn't highlight the back and forth, and certainly all the work that we did to make the building look this way. So thank you, and good night.
Thank you. I will also mirror the sentiments to everyone who is involved in this building and making it happen. Thank you. It is, excuse me, to see what it was before and to see what it is now, it is tremendous. Moving to the Harriman Center and moving back, so thank you to everyone who went with the flow, and even though it was a disruption a little bit to their day-to-day, everyone who pitched in to make it happen, that's very appreciative. I will always also say I think graduation was phenomenal. I'm always tremendously impressed by the level of background coordination that it takes to have something like that go off without a hitch, and kudos to every single person that was involved in making that happen. The future of Monroe-Woodbury is represented here, and if I may share a little bit about Valerie that I learned when we interviewed her. Valerie came to Monroe-Woodbury as an E&L student and learned English in our district. And for her to sit here in this seat and represent what truly is the embodiment of what Monroe-Woodbury brings, that's what it is. You are poised, you're polished. I am so looking forward to hearing all of the wonderful reports that you will give us. And I am so looking forward to seeing you blossom in this role. So congratulations, and I am looking forward to and very excited to all the things that you will bring to this district and to this board. Finally, thank you for your public comments. We are always want to know good, bad, and indifferent. So thank you for sharing those. And I just want everyone to have a wonderful summer. Know that the work continues. Although school buildings are in our summer enrichment phases, the work, and as the kids say, the grind never stops. So I wish everyone a wonderful summer, and we look forward to seeing you and welcoming you back in the beginning of the school year. And with that, a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
To a board retreat. Motion to adjourn to board retreat. Let me just make sure that I say the correct.
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The meeting is now adjourned. Good evening.